Still enthralled with the possible final frame of the 77 champion. Not an easy one by any matter of means. And Spencer quite content to put another. And in fact, Cliff Thorburn, the great sportsman he is, has conceded that our 46th frame. And it is after 46 frames out of the 49 of this World Snooker Championship. The bridge hand there getting over the black, and he's way off the mark. 4 points away.
4, rear in.
And so the difference now is just 24 points. Right behind his favorite color, the black. A deep screw with a lot of side, but it's not quite hard enough. And Griffith snookers himself on the first of the 6 colors, the yellow. He's not bothered about that now. Quite happy in his mind that he is to pick up the world crown, the trophy, and the first prize of £10,000. The highest break of the championships goes to Canadian champion Phil Werbenow, who had a magnificent 142. And Dennis Taylor concedes. Comes down to this final pink, and that's it. The world snooker champion, 1981, Steve Davis. Fantastic. And the Embassy World Snooker Champion for 1982 is Alex Hurricane Higgins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new world champion, Alex Higgins.
Playing from a very difficult position was Cliff there. The scores all square, 70 points each. The frames, Steve Davis 17, Cliff Thorburn 6. He's put up a terrific battle, but he's lost so far 6 out of this afternoon's 7 frames. He was a long, long way away from that one.
Yes, he got rather impatient there. And this is probably the best chance Steve's going to have. Not an easy green, but should he get it, must finish on the brown.
Jimmy sees the championship now drifting away from him.
Quiet, please. Seven.
That great champion, he is achieving what nobody else has done before. A great performance then by Steve Davis, defending his title and winning it for a second time here at the Crucible Theatre to win the Embassy World Snooker Championship 1984.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
No. And this is really unbelievable. He's done it. Dennis Taylor, for the first time, becomes Embassy World Snooker Champion 1985. Just 17 days ago, he was a rank outsider. Steve, just waiting in his chair, I'm sure to... The brilliant putting of this fella from Bradford. Nothing to stop him now. The cue ball. It must be said, he's had the run of the balls, but it takes nothing away from his brilliant putting. still thoroughly enjoying every minute of it. The crowd here at the Crucible are going mad for Bradford's Joe Johnson. The most remarkable world final I've ever seen. And Joe Johnson defeats Steve Davis 18 frames to 12 as the capacity crowd go completely mad. He breaks down at 78. But Joe Johnson, the defending champion, is the first to come out and congratulate Steve Davis, who in Diamond Jubilee year becomes Embassy World Snooker Champion. And Terry, I'm sure now, feeling a little sad. He's waited 9 years to get this far in the championship.
And this is the blue that Steve's been waiting for. This will leave Terry needing snookers.
Already had 2 centuries this evening. And still concentrating, but it's all over for the 5th time. Steve Davis becomes Embassy World Champion. John Parrott concedes. He's satisfied with 63,000. But the title...
World Champion goes to Steve Davis.
Semi-finals. Now he's lost in 2 finals.
61.
Tried to develop the red from the side cushion.
69.
But the other one went anyway. And with that break of 71, Stephen Hendry brings a great championship to an end. He has beaten Jimmy White by 18 frames to 12 to become the youngest ever champion.
Getting the snookers, but getting them where your opponent can't hit them. And that is the shot that's going to finish this championship.
And John Parrott's waited a long time for this. He's suffered some defeats and disappointments on the way, but finally the whirlwind Jimmy White concedes to John Parrott, and a very deserving champion, John Parrott.
In the world, John Parrott.
Scotsman by the name of Stephen Hendry. He won this Embassy World title in 1990 and said he'd regain it. 10 consecutive frames on the final night must be a record. Just the last red now.
86. '87.
A sad picture.
92. 94. 97.
Stephen Hendry, world's #1 star, completing 10 frames. Capacity crowd here at the Crucible Theatre in Sheffield for this final.
106.
As Stephen goes out in a blaze of glory, he becomes the 1992 Embassy World Champion for a second time as Jimmy steps forward to shake his hand. And what a miraculous performance by a 23-year-old boy from Scotland.
Off as he started, a really magnificent finish. We couldn't have a better champion. The 1993 Embassy World Champion, Stephen Hendry, wins 18 frames to 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'd like to...
29. Jimmy White, 29.
Well, did he see the title there, Dennis?
Dear me, that was just a little bit of tension. But everybody's tense. Well, he'd miss one of those in 30.
One. Eight. Nine.
Yes, he carries the weight of so many people's hopes. And I'm sure many, as I did, thought that this year was going to be his. But not to take anything away from Jimmy's opponent. Stephen Hendry has proved once again that he's the best player in the world. He's Embassy World Championship.
To marriage his childhood sweetheart Mandy this coming summer. But in the meantime, takes the Embassy World Snooker title for the 5th time and a record 4 times consecutively. A fabulous performance.
play for the other two snookers on the last red.
Oh, it's not there. And it's all over. Peter Ebdon turns to congratulate Stephen Hendry, who in 1996 becomes the Embassy World Snooker Champion for the 6th time, equaling the record of Ray Reardon and Steve Davis. A fabulous performance.
Better feeling in the world.
So Ken Doherty thoroughly deserves this World Championship title. He's a great friend of Stephen Hendry, and Stephen Hendry will be back, I'm sure, to claim his 7th. But at the moment, Sheffield and the Crucible 30 belongs to Ken Doherty, who beats Stephen Hendry 18-12 to become the 1997 World Champion.
Sustained excellence. And now the possibility that John Higgins could clinch the title record of the century. He's already set a new record of 13 for the championship, superseding Stephen Hendry's 12.
You might as well take the black, John. He doesn't need it. What a performance.
With a break of 118. He beats the defending champion Ken Doherty by 18 frames to 12. Kenken Black to finish with a century. Not too bothered about that. He's just so pleased to have done it. Ray Reardon 6 times world champion in the 70s. Steve Davis 6 times in the 80s. But it's a magnificent 7 times for Stephen Hendry in the 90s.
What a final we've had from these two Welsh wizards.
Matthew Stevens led 13-7. It was a commanding lead. Another couple of frames and it would have been an impregnable lead. But Mark Williams showed amazing resilience to recover, to win by 18 frames to 16. Williams wins a wonderful Embassy World Championship in a wonderful final.
'65.
No mistake, and it was effectively match ball that time. John Higgins was in first in this fray with 45. But Ronnie O'Sullivan clears up with 80. Ronnie O'Sullivan wins the Embassy World Championship. He beats John Higgins by 18 frames to 14 after a fabulous final.
It's over. 7 times world champion Stephen Hendry claps his hand and says, well done, Peter Ebdon. You are the Embassy champion of the world. 2002. What a performance. He wins by 18 frames to 17. The Embassy World Snooker champion, Peter Ebdon.
Okay, 73.
扎杆、希拉杆也非常的稳定。推上去。
77.
会稍微直一点。
直一点可以靠拉杆或者冲杆来走角度。把蓝舞打飞了。
这样的话 ，Mark Williams 18比16最终战胜了空道。
And the handshake, I'm sure, will come from Graham Dodd. What a tournament. O'Sullivan has been quite simply magnificent. He takes the Embassy World Championship by 18 frames to 8 as the Crucible audience give him a standing ovation. Well played, O'Sullivan.
World Snooker champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Just the £23 million they've put in since 1976. A lap of honour. 71. He's past the post.
And a big rising star is born here. It's hard to describe how Sean Murphy feels at the moment.
78.
Tears are being shed.
80.
Tears of emotion, relief and happiness.
Matthew Stevens has played unbelievably well and he was favoured to take this final. Well done, Matthew, but Sean has been unbelievable this evening.
Thank you. 83.
Sean's fiancée and Sean's father, Tony, exchange a celebratory hug. Because Sean Murphy has beaten... Well, he kisses the trophy. He's earned it. He's withstood enormous pressure.
17.
Peter Ebdon made a great fight of it.
Graham Dodd, 17.
But in the end, Dot has dashed Ebdon's hopes. A marvellous final session. So dramatic.
Peter, great game. Well done. Well done.
Graham Dott of Scotland beats Peter Ebdon by...
Over the 17 days, you would have to say John Higgins was the most consistent.
78.
He will be voted on the blue. John Higgins led He made a terrific fight of it. He got back to just one behind at 14-13. But it's John Higgins who wins the 2007 888.com World Championship. And there's young Pearce. He'll be very proud of his dad indeed. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout the last 17 days. This crucible crowd would have loved to have seen this final continue and Ali Carter to have won a couple of frames. But Ronnie O'Sullivan, he has been the master. I think Ali Carter will come forward. He claps his hands and congratulates Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ronnie O'Sullivan really has been superb throughout the 17 days. And this crucible crowd give him a standing ovation. Ronnie O'Sullivan becomes the 2008 888.com World Champion. But well done to Ali Carter as well.
Possible another century, Willie.
58.
We've already had over 80 centuries in this tournament, a record so far. It'd be nice to finish with a century. We've already had 83 centuries. This will be 84. Previous record, of course, 68.
65.
That's been well smashed.
Needs the black though off the last red if that's going to be the case.
66.
I think the way it's played, he deserves to finish with a century. On the two previous occasions he played, I think one year he smashed the record for the amount of centuries made at the Crucible.
73.
He's played as good this week as I've ever seen him play.
Well, what a shame, no century, but for the third time, as the crowd give him a standing ovation, John Higgins is the Betfred.com World Champion. Sean Murphy shakes his hand, congratulates him, and it's a big, massive match for both these players. Michaela Tabb, she played her part in the first final, she's refereed, but John Higgins, for the third time, is the Betfred.com World Professional Champion. His father is heading towards the curtain, trying to get to John at the moment. He's looking for his family. It's a magnificent achievement from John Higgins. Here's his son coming across the table. He's chasing him round the side. He's got the baby there. His son's chasing him. This is just a fantastic scene here.
Oh, it's beautiful. A champion off the table as well, it has to be said.
Won this year's World Championship.
And he blows a kiss to his mum, and there she is, still waving the Australian flag. She flew at the last minute from Melbourne to see her son. She said if he ever got to the final, she'd promise she'd be there. And he's not let her down. It's been hard graft, it's been a war of attrition. But the Australian now is just putting the finishing touches to a great tournament.
And as I say, every credit to Graham Dott. He's put up a fantastic show here. But, well, it's hard to describe how Neil Robertson's feeling at this moment. Words can't describe it, John.
Yes, unbelievable. It's what every player dreams of. Graham Dott has come back. He's now the player he was. Fair play. But take nothing away from Neil Robertson here. There'll be a lot of emotion coming out of him. And the pockets now are looking like dustbin lids. He's the champion of the world. The Betfred champion of the world. Took a lot of heart, took a lot of courage. Both players deserve great credit. But Neil Robertson, after a tremendous week, is the champion of snooker play. That somehow, after John Higgins needing 2 snookers, he's in this position. just about okay, I think.
Is he taking the double? He is. He's taken the double. I just sensed he was going to go for that, John.
Well, Judd Trump sits in his chair and I think he's absolutely dumbstruck at what's happened here. This black to win the Betfred.com World Snooker Championship for the 4th time.
And for his dear dad.
Sons of John Higgins, it's that one. Needed 2 snookers, didn't give in. You can't give this man an inch. That was absolutely fantastic. He takes his 4th world title to the pleasure of his family and to the disappointment of Judd Trump, who, let's be fair, has given everything he's got and just at the end just caught out by the Wizard of Wishaw.
Wasn't quite good enough
54.
to compete against the most naturally gifted player the game has seen. He gave a little kiss up to Ronnie Jr. there. There's no better feeling in the world than walking around the table when you know
61.
You've won the World Championship. Ali Carter will come forward like the gentleman he is and congratulate Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's going to be emotional here in the Crucible Theatre. What a performance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. 3 times a world champion. It's now 4, and Ronnie O'Sullivan becomes the 2012 Betfred.com World Champion. Well done, Ronnie, and well done to Ali Carter. Ronnie Jr., well, they're all very pleased.
And as you say, Dennis, like the true champion, he's finishing in style. We love the way he plays. And there's the little fist pump. Well done, Ronnie.
68.
And the thing to remember is that we love
69.
watching him play. And let's hope that this could just give him that urge to carry on.
Yeah, we don't want to hear Ronnie saying he's going to retire. The game needs Ronnie O'Sullivan, and it's very rarely you see that from
75.
the Rocket, but he must be
76.
feeling so good inside. But once again, Barry Hawkins has played his part in this year's World Championship. But this man has done something very, very special here this year. And listen to the crowd.
84.
If he could get a century, it would be a record. It's not going to be a century, but what a fantastic defense of his World Championship. A lot of people didn't think Ronnie O'Sullivan could do it. And Barry Hawkins coming along and congratulates him. What a smashing final we've had. Fair play to both players, but you're looking at a genius there. Ronnie O'Sullivan is the 2015 World Snooker Champion.
Your champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Just the black for a famous victory. Vicky is praying. Absolutely incredible. Mark Selby was 8-3 down. He was 10-5 down. Ronnie comes forward and congratulates him. And isn't everybody delighted? A milestone in this very popular player from Leicester, Mark Selby, makes one of the best comebacks I've seen for many, many years, and he wins the World Championship for the very first time. He's the 2014 Dafabet World Snooker Champion. Well done, Mark Selby. Well, as you said, JV, it's a lap of honour, and enjoy every minute of it, Stuart. You deserve this world title that you've waited so long for.
88.
And what a way to finish, already on 88. Well, don't be surprised if this doesn't go in the corner, but it doesn't really matter. Final. Stuart Bingham, after 20 years, realizes ambition, and he's the 2015 Betfred World Champion. What a feeling. Well, absolutely incredible. Sean Murphy smiling, everyone standing in the Crucible Theatre. And Stuart Bingham is trying to find a way through to the family, and there they are. Absolutely wonderful pictures here in the Crucible Theatre. Every single person is standing. There's Steve Feeney as coach. Look at that, Sean Murphy.
What? £300,000, the trophy and the title. 2015 Betfred World Snooker Champion, Stuart Bingham. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Stuart Bingham.
To win this frame and final. It's exactly the score that he beat Ronnie O'Sullivan 2 years ago, 18-14. Almost there for the world number one.
What a feeling this is. As we see him, well, he's just got a position for the first time in this break, but what a feeling it is to be on a break to win the World Championship. You can't beat it.
You've done it on 7 occasions, Stephen, so no one knows the feeling better than you. It's not a gimme by any means, but it's the one that will give him the title. And it's there. And he points up to his wife, Vicky. And look at that smile. He missed 2 tournaments before the World Championship. He came in under the radar, even though he was world number 1, but every credit to Ding Junhui. Everyone back in China can be so proud of the Chinese sensation. He's played a fabulous World Championship. Ding's having a look. He's coming forward to shake the hand of Mark Selby. What a great final these 2 players have given us. But Mark
for the second time, lifts the world title, and he becomes the Betfred World Champion for 2016, winning 18 frames to 14. Congratulations all around. Be feeling inside. John will be disappointed because it looked as if he was going to
66.
defeat the defending world champion. It's hugs all around.
Well, John Higgins certainly asked the question.
67.
In the end, Mark Selby certainly came up with all the answers. Absolutely brilliant.
And an exhibition shot. Look at this for a position on the last red. That's the way to finish a world championship. 74.
What a shot.
75.
He has played some unbelievable shots in this year's Betfred World Championship, it has to be said.
What a turnaround. 10-4, as you said.
Doesn't matter about the black. What a performance from the defending champion. Isn't that nice to see John Higgins coming forward, clapping the defending world champion, and hugs all around.
The champion, Leicester's hat-trick hero, Mark Selby. Once again, your champion, Mark Selby!
So the celebrations can start for real now for our champion once again, as we've been saying, 3 in 4 years, and that really is a fantastic domination now. He's been world number 1 for 116 weeks consecutively. Chew on that one, Mark.
No me lo creo, no me lo creo.
Por
favor.
La ha metido dentro.
Por favor.
Ahora
no me lo creo, no me lo creo.
Por
favor.
La ha metido dentro.
Por favor.
Ahora sí, espérate, no haga falta ahora. No, se ha levantado ya,
sí,
John Higgins, ya se ha acabado. Qué barbaridad, qué forma.
Y no entra.
No pasa nada.
Le aplaude, sí señor. Por favor.
Fantástico, fantástico lo que acabamos de ver. Qué manera de ganar, qué valor. Le ha costado la bola,
Sí,
pero
sí.
bueno, es que te tiene que
Bueno,
costar,
le ha costado la bola y le ha costado 15 años llegar a otra final de campeonato del mundo.
Bueno, pues lo que ha hecho sufrir a la familia tiene su recompensa.
Sí, sí.
Ahora estará en los torneos en sitio privilegiado del cuadro.
Cabeza de serie número 1.
El vigente campeón que no... Bueno, yo creo que cuando ganó Mark Williams no había serpentinas.
No. Supongo que no, yo ya ni me acuerdo. Pero seguro que estuvimos allí, que Eurosport estuvo en esa final, seguro.
Pues sí, esa final me acuerdo como si fuese hace 15 años.
Aproximadamente.
Exactamente. Bueno, pues ahora quedan las fotos, ¿eh? Las fotos para el recuerdo, porque si no me fallan las cuentas, ninguno de los niños estuvo en aquella final. No, porque hace
el
15
mayor
años,
tiene 14.
El mayor tiene 14.
Sí.
Bueno, es fruto del segundo campeonato del mundo de Mark Williams.